Hello, hello, eighth graders. Special hello to Harvard and Princeton, and a very, very special shout out to my people in Yale. Go Yale. My name is Miss Dodd, and I am making this social studies video today about the differences between human and physical geography. So, keep in mind when you're watching this video that there will be questions posed by the educanon as well as guided notes that you need to take alongside of the video. These guided notes are going into your interactive notebook, so you're going to be very busy during this lesson. And with that, let's get started. Last week, we were talking about the geography of Louisiana, specifically cities and rivers. Today we're going to dig more into what that actually looks like. So here's my map of the US. I'm going to get into Louisiana here. This is on Google Maps. If you've never played with Google Maps, you should. It's ridiculously fun. Let me zoom out a little more. Okay. So here is Louisiana. There's New Orleans right there. And these are the border. This is the border of Louisiana. And Texas is to the west, Arkansas is to the north, and Mississippi is to the east. Now, one thing I wanted to note that some of the classes talked about on Friday is these borders of Louisiana. And as you can see right here where the Mississippi is going up the very eastern side of it, super squiggly. And then the top is between Arkansas is really flat. And it's flat here by Texas. And then the Toledo Bend Reservoir comes down. You have the Sabine. And then on this side, it's also curved because that's the Pearl River. So one thing I wanted to point out here about the differences. So you can see why this river would make a curvy boundary because it's following the shape of the river. But what are these flat places? Why are they so flat, this boundary? And this is called a man-made boundary, and it's decided through politics. So through politics, through war, through territory and trade, we've decided sometimes arbitrarily, sometimes through agreements that we're going to make this, just draw an imaginary line here. And we're going to say, this is Louisiana, and this is Arkansas. So anytime you see a really flat line on a map, that's typically it's going to be a man-made boundary, and then a river like this or a mountain is a natural boundary because the Mississippi naturally divides Louisiana from Mississippi State. So here we have a natural boundary. Things that just naturally divide countries, states, regions. Keep in mind a desert can be a natural boundary. It naturally separates two countries because it's uninhabitable. That means you can't live in it. And then man-made boundary, which are usually just drawn up through political agreements, and they are imaginary.